Okay, so your paper, your gray painted paper has been folded in half for you, and we are going to do a couple of steps to make our shark's body. What I would like for you to do with a pencil is first I want for you to find the open part of your folded paper. It may be on this side, or it might be turned this way on this side, okay? Let's have everybody turn your paper so that the open side is on the right. Once you have the open side on the right, just like if this were a book, let's pretend this is a book, okay? We don't read the book backwards to front, so we're gonna keep the open side on the right, just like a book. Now, once you have the open side over here, we are going to put our finger at the very bottom, right in the corner. And then on the other side of your finger, I want for you to make a little mark, just like that. We're using our finger to measure some things on our paper. So use your finger in the bottom corner and then make a little mark. You kind of see just like that. Okay, then I would like for you to look at the top corner up here. This is where it's folded. I want for you to use 3 fingers this time. 1, 2, 3. And put them at the top of your paper on the folded corner. And make yourself another little mark. I have a little mark in my top corner along the fold. And I have a little mark on the bottom next to the open side. Now we are going to connect this dot with a curved line. We don't want it to be a straight line because then our shark's head would be a perfect triangle. So we want to make sure that it is curved. So I am going to do this a couple of times as a practice so you can kind of see that I'm not even drawing anything with my pencil yet. I am just practicing making that curved line. I'm going to put my pencil up at the top and curve it down. Up here and curve it down. Okay, you can draw it once or if you need to do it a couple more times to get the right shape, but this is going to be our shark's head. Now we are going to cut this, and when we open it, you will see the shark's body. Check it out. I'm gonna leave my paper folded, and I'm going to very slowly and carefully, while my paper is still folded, cut this shape out. And then when I open my paper, boom, I now have the shape of the top of my shark's head. Now I want to show you why we don't want to use a straight line. We want to use this curved line to connect our 2 points because a shark's head is not the shape of a triangle. So if you took your pencil and just connected them with a straight line, when I cut this out, it's going to be a triangle. Check it out. All right, I'm gonna open it up. Oh, look at that. A perfect little triangle. Now, I don't know any sharks that have a triangle shaped head, but I do know plenty of sharks that have a round shaped head just like this. So be very careful when you are connecting your little points that you are using a nice curved line, okay? We're not gonna use a straight line. You can kind of see the difference here. So this will give you a triangle. We want a nice round shaped head. All right, so the next thing that you were going to do is you were going to get a little scrap of black paper that has a light pencil line drawn on it. That is going to be the inside part of our shark's mouth. So you will need to take your scissors and very, very carefully cut on that pencil line until you have the shape like this, okay? So you'll need to cut that out, and then that's gonna be our shark's mouth. Okay, you will also get a skinny white piece of paper, and this is what we're gonna make the teeth out of. Now, we talked about how the shape of a shark's teeth is like a triangle. So this is going to be a very easy way for you to cut out a lot of triangle shapes for your shark's teeth. So what you're gonna do is we're not gonna draw any triangles. We are going to just cut them out. If it helps you to draw them, you certainly can, but I'm gonna show you first how to just do it with scissors. So what you're gonna do first is right now, the edge of your paper is a straight line. We want to cut a diagonal line off of the edge. So now it looks like this. Now we can turn our scissors the other way and snip this way to make that perfect little triangle shape. Came right from there. Then you can turn your scissors back this way and do a snip that way. And then this way, and this way, and this way, and this way. So every time I'm turning my scissors either this way or this way. And that diagonal line is what makes the triangle shape. So now I have lots of little teethies. Now, if the cutting is a little bit too challenging for you and you would rather draw it first, you can do the same thing with your pencil. We're gonna start on the edge of our paper and give ourselves a line up and a line down. See how it makes a triangle? A line up and a line down. This is what we call a zigzag line. And the great thing about doing a zigzag line on a rectangle piece of paper is when you cut these out, you will not only have one, two, three, 4 triangles, you will also have 5, 6, 7 triangles, and you could keep going up and down, zig, zag, zig, zag. When you cut those, we'll cut that first one off. Get out of here. But when you cut those, this is the same thing as what our scissors was doing. Turn one way, turn this way, and you get 2 triangles every time. 1, 2, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. So you can use a pencil to draw your zigzag lines, or you can just turn your scissors. Either way, you will end up with lots of little triangle shapes to be your shark's teeth. So once you have your black piece for your shark's mouth and all of your little triangles cut, we're gonna go ahead and start gluing. Now, we're gonna be using a glue stick, and you might notice that these glue sticks have a number on them. Miss Gay has been getting some glue sticks back that look really yucky. So I am trying to make our glue sticks last a very long time. So I'm going to give you a very specific number. I'm gonna write your number down so that way I can check behind and make sure you are treating the glue sticks so nicely. So you need to very carefully take your cap off. Don't lose it. You need to twist your glue up a tiny bit. See how it's only sticking up a little bit? And you're gonna glue on the back of whatever you're gluing down. Now you need to put a good bit of glue on there, but notice that Miss Gay is not smashing the glue on the paper. I'm keeping it nice and tidy. My glue does not look yucky. Once I have covered my little piece with glue, I'm gonna flip it over and stick it down here where his mouth is gonna be. I'm gonna press really hard so it will stick. Now you can start taking your triangle pieces and putting those in your shark's mouth. Check it out. Oh, he's got lots of big sharp teeth. I love it. So you can put your shark's teeth on the top and the bottom, and even on the sides. And now I'm gonna glue all those little pieces down. I'm gonna be very careful with my glue. I'm going to glue on the back of my little piece. And then stick it down where I want it. Take my next piece, add my glue carefully, and stick my tooth down. I'm gonna do that for all of my teeth, and then I will be done. Now, like I said, I am gonna be checking behind you to make sure that your glue sticks look good. Okay, if I look behind you and there's glue all in the cap or all over the sides, or if I see you not doing the best job with your glue, I'm gonna have to take that away from you, and you're gonna have to walk some laps at recess, because you are in charge of yourself and you are going to treat these glue sticks so nicely. We only need to use just a little bit. When it's time to clean them up, you can turn it back so the glue goes down, and make sure your cap snaps so our glue does not dry out. We're gonna keep such good care of our glue sticks. Now you might have some extra triangles left over. You can certainly just toss those in the trash, or maybe give them to a friend who might need some more of those. Now the very last thing that we're gonna do today is we're gonna use a Sharpie to draw his little nose holes at the top. Now these guys are just two little oval shapes, kind of like that. And then we can use our Sharpie to color them in. And now our shark is all done.